Here is a pointless, random impersonation of someone that most of you may have never heard of. Hello, Michael Marshall here, and I thought whilst I'm sitting here early in the morning, bored and looking for something to do, that I would put together a very quick impersonation of a Australian radio host who used to do a very famous syndicated show across the east coast of the country. And it was called Love Songs and Dedications. And his name was Richard Mercer, and he had a very smooth baritone voice that he used to use for these occasions. So someone would ring in or send a letter, and, apologies, it would go something like, "And Sarah has sent a letter from John. He's been driving trucks all across Australia. And she says, 'To my cuddle bear, oh how I love you so. And even where you're driving your trucks, I'm always here, in your arms, in spirit. And John, here's heaven, from Bryan Adams, from Sarah to my cuddle bear.'" And these were the kind of things that he would, that he would do. Very popular. A lot of people would ring in, want to put a song out to their girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever. And sometimes, and these are probably the most interesting to my mind, being a juvenile as I was at that time, probably about 14, 15, were the breakup calls. Or you get people saying, "And here's Terry on the line now. Terry has made a lot of mistakes with his dear girlfriend Sandy, and he wants to make amends. Terry, what happened?" "Oh, well, I took her for granted, Richard, and it's only now that I'm so lonely and that I miss Sandy so much, and I just want Sandy to know that I'm thinking of her." "Well, Sandy, Terry's thinking of you, and he says in a letter that he sent, 'I'm sorry, Sandy. I know I took you terribly for granted, and I know that I was not the best boyfriend, but I want to make amends because I love you, Sandy, and your arms are where I want to be.' And Terry, what would you say to Sandy if she's listening?" "Sandy, I know that there may not be another chance, but I just want you to know that you brought out the best in me, Sandy, and I'm really sorry, Sandy, for everything I did." "Well, Sandy, you heard Terry. He says he's very sorry, and he'd like to make amends. Terry, what song would you like to play?" "Well, Sandy, I love you to the moon and back, so I'd like to play 'To the Moon and Back' from Savage Garden." And here it is, to Sandy from Terry, "To the Moon and Back" from Savage Garden, on Love Songs and Dedications with Richard Mercer.